the drop you still have to leave, I wanted to request that you leave the emulator with your evidence. How about the tape? Mike has this already in his system, and he has it filtered out so that we could hear the conversations. Stay on him, stay on him.
Drop confirmed. Directory ID.
4.
Guys.
Syntech.net. Not sure if anyone's posted this yet, but I found this website. What I really am curious, most curious about,
Yes.
this directory ID. Copy that. Should I wipe this chat? Yes. Please do so immediately.
Okay. Just grabbed Sam, got some camera going, because you guys have pointed out a certain website that actually I think is worth looking at. Hopefully.
Where did you find it?
Reddit.
Reddit. Hello, good sir. Guess what?
Found some Reddit posts that I think we're gonna need to look at. A Syntech website. Yeah, I mean, it could be a meme.
I was
but
you found a good meme.
It's all over the place, so
Okay.
yeah, I think it's worth looking
Okay,
at.
so you're, okay.
Hurry up, Matt!
We finally found the Syntech website.
I wouldn't say about, I wouldn't get your hopes up yet, but it's potential. There's good potential in this.
Did
It's
you
all
look
over
at
the
it?
place. I haven't looked at it yet.
Oh, by the way, guys, before we even get into anything Reddit related, I just wanted to kind of actually update you guys on some stuff because the Reddit has been a bit kooky, a bit weird, and people are just kind of like going all over the place with all sorts of different things, and even people that have like think they're enforcing rules right now aren't actually enforcing the appropriate rules. So there's a bunch of other rules right here I urge you to get familiar with before engaging with our community. And thank you. Have a nice day. Yeah, also this one too. Stop posting things unrelated to this. I like your dog, but don't post it. I'm sorry.
Your dog will be blocked!
Blocked!
Now, let's see the site, right?
Yeah.
I have high hopes.
You have high hopes?
Yeah.
For a living?
Yeah, no. I have high hopes that this might be something.
Also, if you do think you find something, and it's not asserting or incriminating or anything like that, and it's confirmed to not be a part of this whole thing, those posts will always be removed. Okay? So for instance, Syntech with an H. Those posts, no matter who finds it, those will be removed. Wood's mom baking broccoli listening to the cassette.
Ooh, that is
Sorry, I can just picture in the kitchen, like as we're back there.
Woods? You got drills in there again?
Again. I want to go home.
I want to go home. She's like, Woods, let your friend go home.
Oh no.
Oh man. Yo, did you guys see this one? This is actually insane. They pointed something out, which was kind of crazy. There's nothing on it?
I don't hear anything.
I hear static.
I felt it coming. You were too quiet for too long. That's really good.
Mind blown.
Wait, I didn't even see that.
I just love how he did the motion. It's so funny. You could see straight away that it's meme quality. I figured out the mystery. I tried stalking my friend all day.
It's been cat all along.
It's been cat all along. Oh my gosh. Poor Wood's grandma. I have only 2 numbers blocked in my phone. His and my grandma's.
Just a stalk. Is that my?
That's your grandma. That's your nana.
That's
Guys,
my
no
nana.
photos of Woods' grandma. Rule number 2.
It's not, we're not applauding.
No,
it's spanking.
It was spanking. Oh, I see. Like zip, zap, zop.
Yeah.
That's for the theater kids out there.
Blur this out, but this is someone that's like looking for Cyphus's relatives, which is unacceptable. You're digging too deep, and that is unacceptable. And so I do this. I do remove, and then I do add removal reason, and I do incrimination. Submit, removed. And that's what will happen to you if you submit incorrect. Thanks! 1.4K upvotes. That's sick, dude.
Wow.
Squatting Buffalo, you're killing it. Look at that.
The light bulb.
That
That's
light
cool.
bulb, dude. 99 comments? Oh my goodness gracious. Your lighting on this is phenomenal. I wouldn't be surprised if it makes it into the thumbnail or just into the video. Congrats. Boom. All right, Syntech website link, syntech.net. Not sure if anyone's posted this yet, but I found this website. Wait, the actual website, the website was registered in 1986? Wait, what?
Yeah.
That is the Syntech logo. Syntech. That's the exact same
It's
logo.
spelled the same and the logo is the same.
Yo, that's crazy.
Wait, it was 19, what was the date?
1986 right here. I don't know.
Can you check that on the website?
Maybe I can. Hold on. Who is domain search? Syntech.net. Creation date 1998.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wild.
I mean, late 90s seems to check out
Yeah.
with all the other
1998.
things we've been seeing.
That's crazy. So this is the official site. This is 100% the official site. About us. Syntech Inc. was founded on the principle, only we can truly change the future, so let's change it together. At our laboratories, patients receive the highest standard of quality care. Yeah, right. And our specialists are able to concentrate fully on providing personalized services at a world-class level. We are the leading provider of rapid clinical trials and biotechnologies backed by our first CAP forensic accredited laboratory location in Santa Clarita, California, which is where we're located. We're focused on discovery and creation for all of the good of civilization and progressing through barriers we were perhaps stopped at before. Oh, that's weird. A little dark.
Yeah.
Here at Syntech, we maintain a strict quality control program, which encompasses all phases of medical testing and procedures. While all medical laboratories must adhere to the state and federal licensing requirements, we impose additional and external measures to ensure accurate and reliable medical reports. We believe that no expense can be spared to sacrifice results. Collections performed by Syntech Inc. are formed on the basis of US FDA submissions and subsequent US FDA clearance for diagnostics. With our background and expertise in human sample procurement, Syntech Inc. is uniquely positioned to provide a comprehensive approach to meet the research needs of the pharmaceutical and biotechnology. Oh my gosh.
so much.
Technical stuff.
Yeah.
The main faculty located in California, which was started by Nelson Cephas and his partner Wesley Nathaniel.
Okay, so that's a last name that we haven't heard.
After its success, multiple facilities and sister locations were opened domestically across the United States and internationally.
What?
There's multiple Syntechs.
I thought it was just this location, domestically and internationally.
You think that like all of these locations were doing what our location was doing?
I don't know. I mean, clearly the evil side of this company was like hidden.
Syntech
No.
is global. Okay, so the last thing you guys saw us do was look at Reddit, and we found, well, we didn't find, someone else found the official Syntech website. Link down in the description below if you want to go check that out. Kind of crazy.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts how much like evidence of this place there is.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like it takes thousands of people to find a website. It takes us living here. It takes us working here for years to find
like
things in
we've
the
been
walls.
Yeah, so take a peek at that website. Let me know if you notice anything out of the ordinary. I looked over it. You watched us look over it on camera. Obviously, I saw the About Us. The off camera, there was a contact page. Nothing looked oddly special about that website. Just looked like a biotechnology,
It was too
pharmaceutical. Maybe.
It was a very
for everything
clean
that we
website,
witnessed.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Previously, making that LAPD drop that we did, Woods got an email that gave us a new directory ID. I wanted to do that today. That's something I wanted to do. Woods obviously brought the website up, and so I was like, oh, I'm already sitting down. Let's take a peek at that. But I really am most curious about this directory ID.
Yeah.
And if it is linked to root.disk on the Apple II. Can we, you guys, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. What do you think is going to be on it?
Well, what does
Nasty
Gaius even mean?
So it's a name.
Yeah, I mean,
Or is
feels
it
like
just someone
Roman.
misspelling guys?
Gaius?
Yeah, I didn't actually read the
Gaius.
email, so now I'm also all of a sudden a little concerned. You did say it was a directory ID, right?
Yeah, he did.
And just search the word Gaius, just on Google.
Yeah, don't look at my internet history. I was joking.
Okay. I was like,
You were like, okay.
Gaius Caesar. Like Julius
Gaius
Caesar?
Julius Caesar.
Gaius Caesar was consul in AD 1.
Yeah.
Why?
Julius Caesar. What does this have to do with Caesar? He was overthrown, stabbed in the back, literally.
Literally stabbed in the back.
You ready?
Shut him in.
No, thank you. Here is the card. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm just worried this thing's gonna fry one day.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're running root now. Username. Okay, that's right. Cyphus 590. Password. I gotta type in this dumb password every time.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
5AT. Access granted. Input directory ID. Okay, so can you please help me ensure that I get this right? Gaius.
Yeah.
G
A.
A
I
U
U S.
S. Okay. Here we are.
Capital G.
You can't do caps on this.
No cap.
All right, no turning back. Press enter.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No, we should just stop this. All of it. All of it. Let's go home.
Let's just go home. Let's sell the studio.
Joking. I want to
I
see.
mean, I'm like on the edge of either choice right now.
No.
I'm like, movies?
movies.
Want to go to the movies?
I'm down for
All
this.
They don't. The movie theaters aren't open anymore, so.
Yeah, this is our movie.
Okay.
Listing files, chat log. We have a new chat log. We have a project. We have NSACF7, and then we have another chat log. Go in order.
Yeah.
Read file A. Here we go. Wes. Wes is a first name here. This is a chat log from Wes.
Okay.
Wes015. When you have a moment, please inform me of your availability this week for a meeting. Your assistant wasn't able to contact you this morning.
All right. Who is he talking to?
Cyphus. He's talking to Nelson. What is the nature of this meeting? Wes. Just to discuss some sensitive material. I don't think this chat protocol would be the best site for it. Interesting. Cyphus. And why is that? It's not like you have anything to hide, yes? Oh.
This definitely feels like this backs up the conversation we overheard between Deb and Wes.
Yeah.
Like, Wes is obviously trying to talk to Cyphus about something.
Yeah. Wes, Nelson, don't start this again. Okay, so this is after they've possibly had multiple conversations talking about.
It sounds like there's context from this again.
Context, missed context, thank you.
God.
Cyphus 590. I'm just saying that if you truly have nothing to hide, then this wouldn't be a problem. Yes? I have a few minutes to spare, so please continue. Okay, so he's basically, in my opinion, he's saying, you know what? I don't want to wait. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like when someone's like, hey, can we talk? It's just like, what?
Like,
You know what I mean?
tell
like,
me what it's about.
Without the patience, you know? Wes, fine. We need to talk about some of these experiments again. Loved ones in emergency context are trying to get in touch with us. The Pegasus section is full. We've run out of sedatives for the 5th time this month.
What?
Wow, 5 times.
How many people do they have in here?
I don't know, maybe from previously we found out that it's a global organization.
Yeah.
So maybe they ran out of sedatives across the world, across just this unit. And
Okay, sounds like Cyphus.
good old Cyphus, yeah. Wes, what do you mean, and? Does that not strike you as dangerous? Malpractice was never supposed to be something that Syntech was known for. Cyphus, it just still strikes me as odd that you think any of that is in my control at this point. Wait, what? Why wouldn't it be in his control? I mean, I guess they're both co-founders, so the question is, why is Wes reaching out to Cyphus as if he's
The boss.
the boss? I mean, that does happen occasionally, right? Where like people's ranks change. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, at Team Edge, we're not a pharmaceutical biotechnology company, but, within the last year, Team Edge has been rearranging our hierarchy between Joey, Brian, and I, so that there is a hierarchy. Right? So that we can actually have clear communication and people aren't just following 3 people and they're like, whoa, what does this person say? What am I going to get different answers? You know what I mean? There has to be a clear hierarchy. So it's possible that maybe Cyphus isn't, or someone's above him.
For me, it seems like just as like
She was trying to pan to you and just couldn't. Like, no. Sam, I see you're having trouble.
Yeah, I can't pan
Do you guys
the
want
woods,
to swap?
but yeah.
Swap so you can see woods?
Yeah, so this dynamic seems like if you and Kevin went sour, like if your guys' relationship went sour, right? Like he controls us, like he does like all the finance. Are you listening to me?
No, I'm sorry, I'm moving this. Are you listening to me? I'm moving that so the viewers can see. Is that okay with you?
This is almost like Wes takes care of purely like pharmaceutical and like medical stuff, whereas Cyphus, Cyphus is in charge of like getting them anesthesia, getting them like more patients or less patients, or controlling like the HR side, like the safety sides.
It's possible. Wes, you are the founder of Syntech. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, so he's saying it is in his control. You are as well, if I recall correctly. So that's weird. So almost that's like this passive-aggressive like idea of like, it feels like he's asserting himself, but also saying like, where's your backbone in all this?
Yeah.
Why don't you make changes?
He's like deflecting.
Yeah.
Constantly.
It feels like that.
Yes, which is why I'm doing what I'm doing now. I'm trying to understand what's going on inside your head. Cyphus, is that what it is? Or are you just doing her dirty work for her?
Okay.
So now I'm assuming we're talking about Deb again. Yeah, Deborah. Have we ever gotten a last name for her? No.
No.
Just Deb. Or we've only had D for such a long time, and now it's Deborah. Yeah.
The phone is ringing.
You hear the phone?
Weird.
That is weird. Please don't bring Deb into this again. Cyphus, how could I not? She's at the very center of this little fiasco. Both of us are concerned, Nelson. So Deb and Wes is what Wes is saying, is both of them are concerned.
Yeah, and that checks out. Like, both of them, we have chat logs of D saying, like, this isn't very humane, like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Wes is also saying it.
Better? When will you get it through your very thick head, wow, aggressive, that she's just using you? Whatever sweet nothing she's told you, promises she's said she'll keep, all of it is dust in the wind once she achieves what she wants.
Whoa.
What does she want?
What does she want?
Yeah.
Seems like she just wants humane conditions.
Possible, but if that was what she wanted, why aren't there? Because Cyphus is deflecting and saying, no, it's because of her. Or him, or Wes. What the heck? I feel like I'm missing some...
Yeah.
She can stop the experiments at any point, tighten regulations, and keep the comfort of her patients as a top priority. But all of that gets in the way of streamlined progress. And that's what she's truly after. So now Deb is...
What? That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't connect.
That's not what we heard, no.
Yeah, I feel like we've heard the opposite from other chat logs with Deb.
But then the question is, what if we got this information in reverse? Do you see what I'm saying? What if we got this first, and then we were like, oh wow, Deb's the evil one here, and then we got those chat logs? Would we not believe the chat logs? Or, you see what I'm saying? If we flip this, that's where I'm like trying to go. It's like, okay, am I rooted in this idea of Deb being good because I've sat with that a lot longer than Nelson being good?
I see what you're saying.
I just don't know. That's not what she's like. Oh, yes it is. I know her very well, my friend. As do I.
It's a weird triangle
That's
going on here.
Yeah, what?
What'd you say, a triangle?
Weird triangle, yeah.
Yeah, that is odd. But you can't seem to see how similar the two of us are, can you? That collar around your neck must be infecting your train of thought.
Whoa.
I'm assuming he's speaking figuratively.
Yeah.
Who knows?
No, that's why I said whoa. I mean, like, that sounds like they really must not like each other. I mean, when I hear that, I think, you know, he's insinuating, like, Deb really has you on a leash, huh?
Yeah. But what if it's not? What if he's wearing a collar of some type?
This is already too weird for that. I feel like.
No, I mean, I think that was more of an insult.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, me too, at this point.
That's a classic Hi5 insult.
Yeah.
Reflection.
That is enough. I'm only trying to understand why the government contracts. Why didn't you tell me about them?
Oh.
Wait, that explains the Mountaineer, doesn't it?
Government contracts?
The military tag
Oh. Wait.
on the Mountaineer?
Oh, the Navy tag.
The Navy tag.
I mean, and there were previous government project files inside the Mountaineer.
Yes, there were. We agree to always discuss things together, and that all plans for Syntech would be ones that we agreed upon mutually.
Okay, so it sounds like Wes was left out of these deals or something.
Yeah, or maybe Hi5 went ahead and greenlit things that he shouldn't have. Why don't you ask Deborah? What does that mean? Stop trying to spin the truth around, Nelson. It's been right in front of you this whole time. You're not looking for it. You're trying to avoid it and create your own in its place. It's weird that he's accusing. Maybe he's just projecting. That's not true. Isn't it? Why else would Deborah still be here if you didn't believe her? At least a little. Okay, so now he's saying he's accusing Wes of favoritism?
Maybe.
I could say the same for you. If Deb is creating so much chaos at the company, why have you not spoken to her or even terminated her contract? Why are you keeping her so close?
Whoa.
This is Wes, so it feels a little out of character for Wes, but I guess we don't really know Wes
Yeah.
that well, at least as much as Hi5 now, I feel. Right?
Yeah.
Time's up, Nathaniel. I have other business to attend to, and this conversation is starting to get boring and repetitive. Pick whatever truth you want. Just be prepared to face the consequences of your decision.
Wow.
Oh, the Nathaniel.
Wow. Enter to return to Gaia's directory.
Oh, so that's the end.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, okay, so clearly a glimpse into the very unhealthy relationship that these two founders had.
B, Project J9873.
All right.
Reading failed.
Oh.
Reading project description, type yes or no. Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Project J9873 is a project started on August 18th of 1997 at Syntech Site Number 5. The project was used to determine the amount of radiation that can be deterred if... Wait.
From...
It's the words cut off like that. It's so confusing
so
to me.
hard to read.
The project was used to determine the amount of radiation that can be deterred from the human body using specific chemicals and how that protects against side effects normal to radiation poisoning, including death. Initial tests have been highly successful. Whoa.
What?
Wait. So they're saying they're testing to use chemicals on the human body to deter radiation poisoning. So in other words, so that someone might be able to enter into some sort of radioactive state without being affected by that radiation.
Like the radiation in our walls.
Maybe.
I mean, yeah.
So are we talking about the serum though? Is that this?
That's the only thing that's been radioactive.
That we've found, right?
Yeah.
Reading, description, reading completed. Read project contributors, type yes or no. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Main contributors credited are co-founder Nelson Hi5 and head clinical scientist Deborah. Reading error. Convenient.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's a reading error. That feels like...
Meaning there was
that
more?
feels like...
There was more?
No, reading error as in Deborah's last name
Last
reading error.
name.
As in redacted.
Yeah.
As in most likely redacted and
For
not
sure.
reading error.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Tests were performed under strict supervision of both contributors. Results for tests concluded that immediate injection, once exposed to radiation at 8 GY, are neutralized immediately. The body continues to function as normal. No deaths are reported. So injection.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
Injection.
Yeah.
So this has got to be the serum.
And clearly, Nelson and Deborah worked on this.
Yeah. And it says close. Strict supervision on the both of them. So both of them were working on the serum and not just Nelson Cephas.
So there was strict supervision on them for what reason?
What do you mean for what reason? They were just the head
The
scientists.
tests were performed
By
under
them,
strict
yeah.
supervision.
Oh,
so they were
gotcha.
watching over
Oh,
the
I
tests
see what you're
and
saying.
things.
The tests. Yeah, the
Okay.
tests of that. Okay, yeah. Reading, description, reading complete, project J9873, file complete, enter to return to guy's directory.
Okay, so that was it.
Okay, so what is NSACF7? C. Read file C. Classified information, clearance is needed to view file. Please type in passcode.
Passcode.
Passcode. Is this Gaius again? Or is this the passcode, the Cephas passcode?
I would say
I don't know,
it should be a
like-
passcode, not an ID, right?
What if we tried, I'm gonna pull up my password again. You'd think again, I'd remember this. Oh my gosh. VZ5AT. Access failed, 2 attempts remain. Okay, I wish I had more information here. I'm in the Gaius directory. It's like,
So it wouldn't be a guys as a password.
it
No.
wouldn't be Gaius as the password.
I feel like anytime we come across a password, we just need to think about the keywords that we've come across.
Have we used a password before that's not this one? We used a password before, I'm almost positive. We've used a different password, and I'm totally spacing. And I don't want to go through all my videos to find it. I'm glad that we're documenting all of this stuff, though.
Yeah.
I swear we typed in Pegasus. I can't remember for what, though.
Do you want to try Pegasus?
I got two attempts. I mean, I already tried my best option here. I feel like
Pegasus
I typed in
has come up a
Pegasus
lot.
as a password. Maybe it's just the directory ID that we found. I mean,
Maybe,
that's,
I don't
I feel
know.
like that's the only other thing we have.
Great.
Access granted. Yeah. I know that your representative was concerned. Wait, what are we looking at? It's just a letter?
Another chat?
Another chat?
know.
Maybe.
It
No, it's not a
doesn't
chat
look
because
like
it
a
doesn't
chat.
have an identifier there. I know that your representative was concerned about where funding was being spent, but I'm contacting you directly to assure you that we have already used a portion to expand our sites beyond the original 4 that you visited. Wait, what? Just as a refresher, Syntech Inc. has been associated with many successes in the field of biotechnology for the past 5 years. Currently, we have 17 active laboratories
What?
and 3 corporate offices in the United States, but are pushing to expand internationally with the proper funding. Funding that you could provide. Okay, so this is like possibly reaching out to venture capitalist?
Maybe. So
Of
this
some
is
type?
probably like an email.
Yeah, possibly. I believe that NSA should consider extending the deadline of the contract. Syntech is still developing projects that they would greatly benefit from.
Is
The
this
NSA?
Is this proof of the government contracts that Wesley was talking about?
This is proof of
Yes.
the government contracts because this assumes that they need to be extended. In other words, the contracts already exist.
Yeah.
NSA is what, National Security Advisor or something like that?
The scary
The
one.
scary one. The one that watches things.
Hey NSA, if you're watching.
Yeah. No
Screw
thanks.
you.
Whoa.
Sorry, NSA, I didn't mean that.
Project Pegasus. Okay, so that's what
Okay.
we're talking about. We're talking about Project Pegasus. Project Pegasus is in the beginning stages of testing, but I'm confident that we should have trial results within the next few months available for you to view. I feel like, did we answer one of the most pressing questions? It feels okay, but it also feels like not the full story. if this is Project Pegasus, the one tied to the serum,
Yeah.
did we just confirm that the serum is designed to eliminate radiation?
I mean,
That sounds
I
like
feel like
something
that's
the
what we
NSA
just
would be
stumbled
into.
upon.
Why would the NSA care about
What do you mean? Why
radiation?
I mean,
Because
if a nuke goes
Yeah,
off,
if
you're
a nuke goes off.
fine.
NSA?
I don't know.
absolutely.
What is the NSA?
Security.
Is security internal or external? Secret body established in the U.S. after World War II to gather intelligence, deal with coded communications around the world, and safeguard U.S. transmissions. So they're not supposed to be spying on internal.
No, but they do.
But they do, yeah.
And if they were to get like any sort of organization were to get their hands on something that alleviates radiation,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that is a lot of money, especially
Yeah.
if you're selling it overseas.
Maybe, yeah. Our partnership has created great strides thus far, and I would like for it to continue. Nelson Cyphus.
Okay.
It's an email.
It's an email. Enter to return to Gaius directory. So we have, last but not least, chat log 23665. B27, they're out of cream in the break room.
Ooh,
Here we go.
Some juicy,
Okay.
juicy.
Regular or vanilla? Caramel.
That's new, right?
We haven't
That is
heard that
new.
before.
It was hazelnut before.
Yeah.
So does that mean different projects?
Or, yeah, like different responses, different flavors mean different things.
Everything is calculated here for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Order confirmed. So D is confirming that order. Did you find what I asked for? Wait, what? I did, but I have to ask what you're using those chemicals for.
Oh.
Oh. Is that going to prevent you from delivering it to me? Oh, okay. D feels different in this chat log now.
Yeah.
It feels like Cyphus.
B27, not necessarily, but considering what they are, I feel inclined to ask what you're going to be using them for. What are
Whoa.
they? I am assuming something dangerous.
Yeah.
First, I'd like you to confirm that you currently have exactly what I asked for. Is the dosage correct? And the type that I asked for? Okay. She's like, no, you.
Yeah.
B27, yes. I currently have 16 ounces of the specific barbiturate, paralytic, and potassium solution of each. Wait, what? What?
I have no clue.
What the heck is that? Barbiturates.
They're a biotech company. Like, I feel like asking for chemicals.
Sedative hypnotics.
Whoa, okay, never mind.
What?
Are central nervous system depressants. They're commonly used for anesthesia and are prescribed to treat seizures. Interesting. Although used in the middle of the 20th century, present-day barbiturate is uncommon. Some barbiturates are still made, sometimes prescribed for certain medical conditions. However, most barbiturate use has been replaced by the development of newer, safer alternative drugs. Central nervous system depressant, that's interesting. Are effective as anxiolytics, hypnotics, and anticonvulsants, but have physical and psychological addiction potential as well as overdose potential. Wow. Okay.
What's like a normal dose of that? Because
No idea.
she's asking for
16
ounces.
Wait.
Which is
That's a ton. I've got to
lot,
assume.
right?
It's addicting.
Fatal cases of ingestion have occurred with doses ranging between 2 and 10 grams.
What's an ounce to a gram?
A big difference. A huge difference.
That's like a really small dose, right?
This could
Wow.
kill,
A bunch.
yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
And it said it had addictive properties.
Yes. Good. No need to deliver them. I can pick them up myself. When can I expect this transfer to occur? Before the end of the day. Will you now tell me what you're using them for? You know the function of this chemical cocktail. It's why you were probing beforehand. What?
Wow.
You know what this is for.
Oh,
So euthanasia. Correct. Is this for a patient?
oh.
Wait, what? What's
What?
happening here?
What is
Euthanasia
D planning?
Wait, euthanasia is like your lights
Put
out
to
for
sleep.
someone, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
put to sleep.
And
This is not for a patient.
but not just to sleep, like forever.
16 ounces?
Like
Okay, okay.
This is not for a patient. This is for someone else. Or something
what
else.
Is
Like
D
an elephant?
Yeah, maybe.
trying to kill an elephant? Like what?
Who is it for? That's none of your concern. The less you're aware of, the better. It will be for you.
What?
What? B27, copy that. Will this be the only order of this kind that you will need? Yes, why? I just need to know if this is going to be a regular occurrence, and if I need to, add it to our order shipping protocol. I do not intend to need more than 1 dose. Copy that. Should I wipe this chat? Yes, please do so immediately. Do not speak of this conversation with anyone, not even me. Confirmed. I will be in my office until 10 p.m. Please retrieve your order before then. I will pick up the order in 3 hours sharp. Enter to return to Guy's directory.
So, seems like he didn't wipe the chat, considering we're reading it. Wow.
That's sus.
This is a murder plot to kill Nelson Seifert.
Yeah? I mean,
That's the only other thing it could be.
we've heard Dee and Wes talk about needing to get rid of him, and the fact that Dee is picking up euthanasia stuff, like,
Yeah.
it seems like she's actually planning on it.
Who's
Yeah.
B27?
We don't know, but someone colluding.
Before I show you what happens next, click subscribe and the bell icon. I need you to be a part of this story because this is what follows.
8 hours, I think, until March 5th. I'm getting nervous about it. I feel like there's not much else to do than ask for help. My only thought is Deb.
Like, I mean, is she just saying that March 5th is near? Is this the end for her? Is this the end for...
Is this the end for everything?
If you're late to this video, the next video in the story is right here. And if you're new, check out this playlist with the major videos you need to watch to get caught up. You can also subscribe right here, but I warn you, this story is for those whose curiosity overshadows their fear. Until next time, be curious.